have to go out there and talk about the ratings that we're doing. We're doing 4 million. We're doing 5 million. So we don't have to talk about that.
Yeah,
3 million was
rates.
great.
That's fair. No, boxing rates. I think you guys rate. I'm not
Okay,
denying that. I'm just saying.
You guys are not going to take nothing away from us.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. We have you on, and we're happy to have you on, and we're happy to talk to Tank Davis.
You know what's crazy? People are always in my business, worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got. Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane. I ain't gonna with nobody, and I don't want nobody with me.
In a recent exchange that gained a lot of attention, ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith and boxing icon Floyd Mayweather Jr. were involved in a disagreement over claims about Mayweather's finances. Smith, who is well known for his strong opinions, said that Mayweather's expensive lifestyle and poor money decisions had caused serious financial problems. Mayweather denied those accusations and pointed to his major investments and active business projects as proof that he is still financially successful.
Smith, the outspoken ESPN analyst known for his sharp takes and high-volume commentary, is making headlines once again, this time for comments directed at Floyd Money Mayweather. Put some respect on the money. In a recent segment, Stephen A. raised eyebrows when he claimed that Mayweather may not be as financially stable as he claims to be. According to Smith, there's a reason to believe that the former champion is either in financial trouble or heading straight towards it.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse, your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
The controversy started when Stephen A. Smith said during an ESPN segment that he had solid proof showing Floyd Mayweather Jr. was facing financial problems. He referred to reports claiming that Mayweather had lost nearly $42 million because of excessive spending and bad investment decisions. Smith said Floyd Mayweather once had everything but is now losing it because he let his ego take control. His comments focused on Mayweather's long history of buying luxury cars, expensive properties, and taking part in high-risk gambling. Smith believed these habits, along with poor business choices, had slowly reduced the massive fortune Mayweather once built.
Here's the reason why. He's retired, number one. Number two, he had already proved himself as a world champion. Made a whole boatload of money. He got $700 million in 2 fights, for crying out loud. He did all of that stuff. Then he retired, and he's announced that essentially these are exhibitions. He's just having fun with it because he's getting old. He's 45 years old now, and he did what he came to do. That's entirely different than a 25-year-old on the come up, knocking people out. Okay?
In response to the recent bankruptcy rumors, Floyd Mayweather Jr. strongly denied the accusations by pointing to his major real estate investments, including a reported $42 million agreement connected to more than 60 buildings in New York City. The deal was said to include over 1,000 affordable housing apartments, mostly located in Upper Manhattan, and was described as part of a larger $10 billion project focused on improving city communities. However, only weeks after Mayweather announced what he called his biggest business move, Business Insider reported that there was no clear evidence the deal had actually happened. Floyd later shared a video on Instagram claiming he owned 6 apartment buildings completely on his own without any partners involved. Despite those statements, Business Insider challenged the claims and reported that the buildings were still owned by the same parties and were not connected to Mayweather. Because of this, many people started wondering why he would make such strong claims if they were not true.
Ever. All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
All right. Well, now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself, what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it seems like is that he owns shares.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has said that his focus on affordable housing comes from the difficult experiences he faced growing up, which inspired him to help families struggling to find stable homes. His company Veda Properties has helped him build relationships with major investors and grow his real estate portfolio, including reported interests in famous properties like Chicago's AON Center and the old post office building. Even with these claims, many people have questioned how real some of these business deals actually are. Property records have not confirmed any official ownership transfer connected to the New York buildings. Some experts believe Mayweather may only own a small share with opportunities to increase his stake later instead of having complete ownership. Veda Properties has also not released full details about the deals, which has created more doubts about the truth behind Mayweather's statements.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has shifted his investment approach from spending heavily on luxury items to focusing more on assets that generate steady income. He highlighted this change by saying, "Money don't make me, I make money, and without money I will still be the same person." This mindset shows his goal of building long-term wealth and also supporting community-focused projects. The properties he is involved with are said to benefit from Article 20 programs and tax exemptions that encourage the upkeep of affordable housing. These incentives can continue for up to 40 years, helping keep rent affordable for residents over time. Mayweather has also shared that his interest in affordable housing comes from his own childhood experience of growing up in a small one-bedroom apartment in New Brunswick, New Jersey, which motivates him to help others gain access to better housing opportunities.
Floyd, you seem really comfortable talking about money. A lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. You know, we can't feed our family just saying I love you. You know, money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any money, because life is all about having different
Floyd Mayweather Jr. was first known for his fast and entertaining fighting style, but later changed to a more defensive method while focusing on his undefeated record and financial achievements. This change also brought him the nickname Money, which reflected his strong focus on building wealth. Joe Rogan has talked about Mayweather's career path, especially his money habits, and his continued appearance in exhibition fights on an episode of the Joe Rogan Experience. Rogan pointed out Mayweather's expensive lifestyle and suggested that he keeps taking exhibition fights to support his high-spending habits. Rogan said he spends so much money, and if he wants to secure his future, he needs to keep earning money to maintain the way he lives.
Floyd went from being like a really exciting pressure fighter and had a bunch of hand problems to like Money Mayweather, start talking just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit, and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate him.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been accused by Logan Paul of not paying him the full amount from their June 2021 exhibition fight, with Paul claiming he is still owed several $1 million, and saying the issue has now reached the point where he may take legal action. Paul has openly said he is unhappy with how the payments were handled and insists the matter cannot be solved through discussion anymore and must go to court. Mayweather has responded by saying that payment delays are normal in boxing, especially when money comes from pay-per-view sales, and he explained that it can take time for all earnings to be processed and distributed, and he has asked for patience while things are finalized. This dispute has also highlighted how complicated financial agreements can be in exhibition fights involving big names from different entertainment worlds. Stephen A. Smith has also criticized Mayweather's retirement exhibitions, especially against non-professional fighters, while he agreed that the 2017 fight with Conor McGregor made sense because of McGregor's combat sports background. He was less supportive of later exhibitions like the one against Logan Paul. Smith argued that these types of fights are more about entertainment and money than real competition, and he warned that Mayweather could damage his legacy by continuing these bouts, saying that not every opponent should be allowed to face a boxer of his level, even in exhibitions. And he believes these choices could reduce the respect Mayweather earned from his undefeated career.
The money I'm able to bring my team as well as my family around the world so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me, and it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes.
And then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, like you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean,
and a majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results. Just like boxing. You know, I've gotten great results.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has a legal history that includes past convictions related to domestic violence, and in 2012, he served about 2 months of a 3-month jail sentence after pleading guilty to misdemeanor battery involving his former partner Josie Harris in an incident that was witnessed by their children, and his sentence was delayed so he could take part in a scheduled fight against Miguel Cotto. And during his time in jail, reports claimed he experienced stress weight loss limited training, and also paid for protection inside the facility despite earning more than $700 million in his boxing career. Mayweather has also been involved in several financial and legal disputes. In 2023, he settled a case with the IRS by paying over $6.6 million in taxes and penalties to close a long-running disagreement over unpaid taxes, and in 2022, he was named in a class action lawsuit linked to a cryptocurrency scheme, but the case was later dismissed, and in 2024, he faced another lawsuit involving an alleged assault incident at a Los Angeles restaurant in 2022. Rapper 50 Cent has also spoken about a fallout with Mayweather, claiming it began after Mayweather's jail time in 2012, when he was asked to help manage Mayweather Promotions and later discovered the company had no proper structure or legal setup, and he says he invested around $2 million to build the brand and sign fighters. But after Mayweather was released, he was not repaid, which led to the end of their partnership. Mayweather's financial record has also included major tax issues, including a $22.2 million IRS lien in 2017 connected to earnings from his 2015 fight with Manny Pacquiao. Although Mayweather claimed he had already paid large sums and questioned the IRS claim's earlier records, also showed a $7.2 million tax debt from 2010, and he has argued in court filings that many of his assets are not easy to access quickly, and he requested more time to pay pending income from major fights, including the bout with Conor McGregor.
Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. financial practices have often been heavily discussed in public, and many people believe that although he presents himself as a successful businessman, his approach focuses more on quick earnings than long-term financial planning. His deals with friends, partners, and supporters have sometimes been viewed as more promotional than stable business strategy. His well-known spending habits have also attracted attention, including claims that he once spent around $7 million in a single day at a Gucci store in South Africa, and his involvement in promoting different cryptocurrency projects, some of which later faced legal issues, has added more doubt about his business judgment. Stephen A. Smith has also spoken about Mayweather's lifestyle and described how closely he has seen his luxury life, including reports that Mayweather owns more than 100 cars ranging from rare Lamborghinis to customized Bugattis, showing his extreme focus on high-end luxury. In April 2024, rumors circulated online claiming that Mayweather had been detained in Dubai over unpaid debts, and these claims were spread further by boxer Gervonta Davis, who suggested that Mayweather had received payments without completing obligations and could not leave the UAE. However, these claims were not officially confirmed, and boxing agent Rick Glazer also commented suggesting Mayweather was facing legal issues in Dubai due to unpaid financial matters unrelated to boxing, and he added that the UAE enforces strict rules on debt repayment. Online discussions also speculated that any financial pressure could be connected to gambling or private loans, and some rumors even linked his travel between Israel and the UAE to possible tensions with creditors, but none of these claims have been officially verified.
Well, it turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Do you believe the reports of Mayweather's financial status are correct, or are they being exaggerated? Let us know in the comments.